So guys, look what I got from Superdrug. I'm not doing very well with choosing concealer. After using the little samples I got free from the Skin Liquid, and I actually have the original sort of full-size foundation myself anyway, in 8.5, but I actually want to use that. That seemed to be better concealer because at the time I'd forgotten I had one, and in the depths of my mind I thought them out anyway without waffling on, without going on about nothing particular. Here we are, and honestly it takes some real twisting. Now the tester looked like a very sheer concealer. This doesn't seem like concealer at all. I know it says it's got some illuminating properties in it. It says on here, if we just find it, shake before use, and then it says, yeah, just shake before use again. So I mean, it's been handled a little bit, but hey, let's see what I'm not going to be shaking it loads, but anyway, I might get my husband to give it a better shake. But honestly guys, the test was so much better, and it's just coming out like, I wouldn't even say it's sheer. So this, you have to, can you hear it? You have to twist it round when you first use it so much that it just stops and won't let you twist it around anymore. It takes like a whole minute worth of twisting. I've never bought one like this before. Yes, I've used them as well. I say as testers. I've not exactly used one. I've tried it, but aha, it's a little bit better. Look, it is very silky and oily. I would recommend it for dry skin or older, mature skin to absolutely fill things in. Right, I'm not doing very well here, guys. I'm one man, sort of one-handed. There, like, let's see if we could do this a bit better on here. That's going to be better. Can you see, guys? There's like something there, very sheer, but I think it's more of illuminated. Right, on here, it's hardly showing up at all. You can probably see it's very, very moisturizing. I'm sorry, I'm just leaning this up against a moisturizer. It's very, very, very moisturizing. It's lovely. I don't want to waste it by constantly doing this video, but I would say if you want, it's too sheer to be like concealer. Guys, it's supposed to have the illuminating highlighter in. Honestly, I love Revolution, but I'm love the fact it's moisturizing, the texture. I just don't love the fact that it's just hardly pigmented, and it just doesn't seem like concealer. It does say there, look, illuminating under eye concealer. Anyway, I can mix this with the one I've forgotten I had, but I feel like that one's a long lasting liquid one. And the one that I have already from NYX, even though it's another serum one, I just feel like it's moisturising, but it dries. It's like liquid to powder sort of texture. It doesn't dry completely to like a powder, but it soaks in. It's almost like, it's not matte, but it feels very similar to matte. Whereas if I mix it with this, it won't be, it's very heavy coverage, but it won't be as heavy if it's mixed with this one. And this will probably be more moisturising. Well, it will be more moisturising. It's very, very oily. Like I said, when you pump it up at first, guys, you just get oil onto when you twist it up first. So don't be fooled into thinking it doesn't work properly. It's like I said, you have to twist it for quite a long time. My husband, I'm twisting it as well. We just twist it for a whole minute, which is ridiculous. And then start wiping it all over your hand like I did, rubbing it on your hand. And that's eventually you end up with some pigment. There is a little bit more on my other hand. But like I said, I don't think that's going to be enough by itself. I've used it under my eye. It doesn't sting, but again, I could hardly tell it was there. Guys, I don't recommend it as a concealer, but I would recommend it as an accompaniment to a concealer or an illuminator to be with a concealer. It's supposed to be both in itself, but I don't recommend it. The texture's fantastic. The reactions are not there. That way it's brilliant. Price of it's £8. I think, to be honest, I think everything's overpriced in this day and age. A few years ago, it'd probably been about £2 or £3. It's worth about £2 or £3. But I will mix it in with what I've got. I will make use of it. I'm not throwing it away. I don't see the point in that. I've paid for it now. It's great in other ways. It's just that it isn't very pigmented at all. And it takes a silly amount of time just to get something out of it. And like I said, you get oil first. But the texture's great.